Jo Cox died for her ideas of peace, solidarity, tolerance. I wish for the name of Jo Cox that from now on will be preserved in the heart of Brussels. We will continue to prevent the poison of hatred from spreading distrust in this time of defiance towards democracy. I also wish to seize the opportunity to recall that whatever the end result of the Brexit negotiations will be, the United Kingdom will always remain part of Europe. Brussels will continue to welcome the UK citizens with a warm heart.
After Jo was killed, it felt like there was a real hope that some things would change. Obviously for us, everything changed forever. But beyond that, I think a lot of people hoped that the violent assassination of a young mother of 2 small children on the streets where she grew up would have a profound and long-lasting effect on the political discourse in the UK and beyond. However, over 2 years later, and despite many people working extremely hard to ensure that Jo's murder was not in vain, I'm sadly not at all sure that this is the case. And as well as being a celebration of Jo's life, I feel that today is also an opportune time to reflect on this.
Let me introduce, and I really thank him to come today because I know that he likes what is happening in Brussels, the leader of the Labour Party, Mr. Jeremy Corbyn.
Jo was killed in brutal and horrible circumstances. She lived her life to make good lives better for everybody else. She always gave this message that we have far more in common and far more that unites us than can ever possibly divide us. So she treated people as they should be treated, with respect. In her memory, let's build that better world. In her memory, let's reach out with our arms around her family and her children to show them we will never forget Jo. Mr Mayor, thank you very much, and thank you to the people of Brussels for this wonderful, truly wonderful gesture that you've done in reaching out to somebody who was so cruelly killed so young in such a brutal way. We can change the world. Thank you.
I got in at 6:30 till 10.
Bob Roberts said 6:30. Yeah. It really depends what time I finish with Tim. But if it's at all possible, but I don't want to raise expectations.
Kim Leadbeater, and I'm Jo Cox's sister. Yeah, it's a real honour to be here today and to be unveiling Plus Jo Cox. As most things are for us as a family, everything is bittersweet. Everything will always be tinged with extreme sadness, but it's also a real honour and a real privilege that Brussels and the Mayor of Brussels have chosen to remember Jo in such a special way. So it's been enjoyable, as much as anything ever is, but it's a real honour to be here. Yeah, I just think that, you know, when Jo was killed and the words that she said in Parliament about focusing on the things we have in common and not the things that divide us, I think unfortunately seem to have been sadly forgotten in many ways, actually. And I think it would be wonderful if Jo Cox Square could be used as a place for people to maybe think about that a little bit more and just return to very basic humanitarian values and principles in regards to how we treat each other as human beings.